Yeah.
Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Lamar Miller. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And this will be taken at the 13. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 38. Now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, Newton. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
To throw again on 2nd down, Newton, and this is going to be incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's 3rd down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Newton. And he's got his target. That's Moore. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
DJ Moore went through some ups and downs his rookie season, but really came on strong late in the year. Finished with 55 catches, the most among Panthers not named Christian McCaffrey. And now with Devin Funchess gone to Indianapolis, he's going to be the true WR1 for the Panthers.
What happened? What happened?
Now Newton on 1st down. And an alley to run. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Okay, how soon you need it done?
First carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. He was solid last week at 100 yards in the victory on the ground.
I'll let you know when I can get over there, because I'm on like 2 jobs right now, and then I'm leaving. At the end of the week to take my daughter back to college. So if I can't get to you before the end of before the end of the week, then I'll try to see what we can do about when I get back.
Their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. All
right, well, like I see. I talked to Daddy because like I said, our hands have been tied lately. We've been on like 3 jobs. We've been working pretty much we've been working every day but Saturday for the most part.
Because guess what?
So, but I'll talk to Daddy and see if there's something we can swing by there and do or whatever. But I got these other clients on my. You ain't the only one. I'm getting calls like crazy right now, so it's trying to get to everyone is very difficult. But like I said, I got you. I'll talk to Daddy.
Cam fakes the give and keeps it. Smith catches left side. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards is the pickup.
Yeah, we'll just I see we can squeeze you in there and just get by there and bang that out real quick. Oh, it was good, man. Yeah, I'm ready to go back, man. ASAP. Good. ASAP.
Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him.
I feel you on that, bro. I tell you what, man. Me and the wife needed that, man, just to get away and decompress for a little bit. Don't have to worry about drama and all this other stuff, man. It's just, we're actually thinking about going somewhere next year. Maybe taking it like something smaller scale, like a cruise or something like that.
They wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did.
Yeah, we just came from Jamaica,
they won't turn that down at all.
Hell no. I don't know. The total trip was about like around 35 altogether. We was there for a minute. We was there for over
and this will probably be the last
I forgot. I don't know how long we was there. We went to an all-inclusive resort. We went to an all-inclusive resort and one of Sandals all-inclusive resort.
On the ground, it's Lamar Miller. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. 3-0 after one on
they
EA
legit,
Sports.
Bro. Don't have to worry about nothing. Just go down there and chill. Food, all the food, liquor you want. All times of the day. Yeah, it was lit. But I got you.
Second and long. Watson, he goes full extension, and
I'll let you know something about him all.
9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Here's Watson. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
From the 44, Watson. Caught left side, Hopkins. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. A shotgun snap for Watson. On the comebacker, complete. That's Fuller. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunky yardage picked up there.
Now Watson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, but it's going to be second down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage.
And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And this will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 38. Following the fumble recovery, Newton. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They go play action here on 1st down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack there by J.J. Watt.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Touchdown, Carolina! Torrey Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Panthers are able to grow their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
At their own 25-yard line.
A reminder coming up tonight, a tough ticket in New Orleans. The Cowboys in town to take on the Saints on Sunday Night Football. And tomorrow night, Charles and I, we go to Pittsburgh. Bengals and Steelers, 2 teams, well, they don't like each other very much. That's well documented. That starts at 8:15 Eastern as we close out the month of September. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And an alley to run. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A 1st down carry now for Miller. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He's already put it on the ground once in this first half. There, no gain, just struggling to get going.
Yeah, and what he needs right now, a dose of confidence, which means his guys have to chop a hole, a big one for him, give him a chance to run a little bit and gain some of that confidence back. He didn't get it on that carry.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And now a fair catch called for, and he'll indeed take it at about the 6-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Hey, check. Double tight, guys, double tight. Hey. You got three down.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
At the 47-yard line.
6 guys. 8.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Oh, he's got some breathing room. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Great.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Newton. Going up top. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They needed some breathing room. He gave it to them. 11 yards and a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Watson. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Check 24, check 24.
Fresh off the pick 6, it's Watson. He's got Fuller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. Now a 1st down throw, Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Texans cut into that lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
20. Here we go.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Gano the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They begin with a run by Miller. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Lamar Miller, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Texans get a bit closer. He just bumped up his personal stats with a second score, but they still have some ground to make up.
Not terrific for today because of what you just said. They're still down on the scoreboard. But later in the year, when he piles it all up and starts to think about contract time, that's a pretty good deal for him. And I know darn well that you've got him in fantasy football, don't you?
I don't. You always think I do. I just appreciate that you think I'm smart enough to have
I'm playing so horrible in this game, it's ridiculous.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
Like, I'm making this dude look better than what he is right now.
First down run, and it's second and 4.
Offensively, I did not follow my game plan, and that's run the ball.
Success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we
throwing way too damn much.
Preseason, and all he talked about was building a bowl. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
From the gun on third down.
Oh, I knew that shit was coming. Oh my gosh, gave up another touchdown.
Touchdown, Carolina.
That's what it is. No shit.
DJ Moore, his second touchdown on the season, and the Panthers add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Let's go, bring it.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. Back to throw, Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Vernon Butler. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Well, the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator...
Oh my gosh. Dude, you missed your block, bro.
Because you don't have to throw it.
Oh my gosh.
Game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Wow. The throw took it beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a...